Hello, ladies. Well, guess what I have for us today? So, I was cleaning out my vanity and I found yet another vintage, sophisticated black hair guide from back in the days. This one with Jasmine Guy on the cover. And it's from 1989. Look, we have Robin Gibbons, Anita Baker, Johnny Jackson. My favorites, Salt and Pepper. It was such a treat to find this magazine because I know how much you ladies loved it. The last couple of times that I shared, my vintage magazines with you ladies, and you really love the sophisticated black hair one just as I did. So I was pleased to find this one. And again, this is from 1989, January 1989. Gosh, so what were you doing in 1989? Well, I know I was around 11 or 12 years old. I think I was like in the sixth grade by then, sixth, seventh grade. Oh, I was a child. Oh my God, this is like my childhood. But this is magazine was, when I already grew up, of course, that I ordered it. I was ordering some back issues and then I put it away and totally forgot about it. But here it is today, and I'm going to share it with you ladies today, page by page, okay? So let's get started. And some of these ads take me back as well. Black satin. I guess this was a hair relaxer. We're gonna look at ads and what and how they represented us back in 1989. So we were in the 80s still, the last year of the 80s, and the 80s is my favorite decade ever. I love the 70s as well and the early 90s, but the 80s really did it for me. This is the contents. This is what we have in the contents. And let's just peacefully enjoy this. I'm outside. For this portion, I'm outside in my yard getting my vitamin D. That's a young Michael Jordan. Yeah. When yeah, this is the letter to the editor, and that's the gorgeous Felicia Rashad up there in one of the um old vintage magazines as well. On sophisticated black hair, beauty currents, ins and outs. Mm. I feature male models here as well, male hairstyles. For the men, for the gentlemen, more beauty currents, ins and outs, news and views, all you need to know to look like a winner. Stepping out, Oprah is there on the left. Style makers, I saw Bill Cosby with Felicia Rashad there. Another ad here, another hair care ad. And by the way, we're flipping through this magazine for the very first time together, or at least in a long time. Because when I put this away, I totally forgot about it. So everything we're seeing is like brand new. Another Revlon commercial there. Look at Diane Carroll, 1989 Diane Carroll. So Diane Carroll's a revolutionary actress back in the day. Hmm. Nails are red hot. Diane Carroll had become a cast member of the show Dynasty, which was also revolutionary as a black woman. That was great. Making waves. Look at Miss Jackson if you nasty. This is my favorite part. Your favorite celebrities model perfect looks for the new year. This was our 1989 Janet Jackson. By then, she had She had released a Rhythm Nation album by then. Janet Jackson knows that simplicity is best, and what better way to show off confident style than with flowing curls and basic black? Yeah, that's just the Rhythm Nation era. To get Janet's look at home, curl tresses off the face using a medium-sized barrel curling iron, then use a lift to toss her curls up on the top and down on the sides. Yeah, I loved her black, sexy look back then. Remember, we have to keep our hair moisturized after we do our styles. All right, ladies? Now let's make sure we're using our moisture. Hopefully you still have my Shima homemade hair butter, my Shima hair argan oil, and keep the hair moisturized, ladies. We have Anita Baker. Anita Baker proves that short is the way to go for instant evening impact. To style, toss or relax tresses with fingers on one side for an asymmetric difference. Then arrange bangs loosely. This is the gorgeous Shari Belafonte. The gorgeous Shari Belafonte Harper. She's Harry Belafonte's daughter. Shari Belafonte Harper shows off two very different yet striking looks for the season. Go for a bevy of frothy ringlets with a small size barrel curling iron. Concentrate the curls on the front and top. This is another one. Shari's playful ponytail is held high above the head and circled by bouncy curls. Gather hair atop head and secure with an elastic band. Let ends remain straight and use a small curling iron for the saucy curls up front. That's so cute. 1989 style, ladies. I think Shari Belafonte made an appearance in Living Color. We have here Kent Masters King. This is another cute ponytail. Of course, if we're on a protected styling journey, even if you have your hair up in a ponytail and the ends are loose, ladies, the drying out process still begins with the air. So if you're trying to grow out your hair, make sure it's a bun, moisturized, okay? The beautiful Jasmine Guy, she was all that in a bag of chips in that Different World series. She replaced basically Lisa Bonet. So here we got Jasmine Guy's lengthy mane lends itself beautifully to this classic pullback style. Wet set hair in the basic brick pattern on medium-sized rollers. When dry, gently pick curls, leaving a few to frame the face. Gather hair and secure into a low ponytail at the back. Or if your hair isn't quite as lengthy, offer a quick change with a hair extension suited to your shade. Add a punch of color to the whole look with a top like this plum perfect sweater. Yeah, she was so fashionable. I like the Jasmine Guy and Stacey Dash fashion sense back in the days. They were all that. I mean, wow. It was good. Those were the good old days.